I used to hate hip-hop. You see, back in 2011, I was a rock / heavy metal guy. I would play the drum, and I listened to bands like Metallica, Avenged Sevenfold, Disturbed. The reason I hated hip-hop was because of all the mainstream hip-hop that I saw back then. The Lil Waynes, Tyga, the Rick Ross. All these guys that weren't doing it for the culture, but they were doing it just for fame and money. So I didn't know that hip-hop was deeper than that. So back in 2011, I started smoking weed, and you know, when you're high, you think a little bit different. I was going through that phase that I wanted to be the cool guy, I wanted to be the popular guy that's cool. I wanted to fit in. So I started listening to what everyone was listening to, which was hip-hop. So I started listening to some Mac Miller, some Wiz Khalifa, just because the beats were good and it sounded good. But when you look at it right now, the lyrics weren't that good. Couple of months later, I started listening to Wu-Tang, Gangstar, some Nas, and I remember I was always playing that Taylor Gang shit, that Wiz Khalifa shit, and my friend, who is my roommate right now, 42nd God, he would always tell me to listen to real hip-hop, real lyricists, like Big L, Nas, etc. And I remember back then, it sounded boring to me because I wasn't paying attention to the lyrics. I was just bumping these tracks for the beat and a good vibe. So I started chilling with him a little bit more, and eventually he became the big homie. Every weekend he would come to my house and we would just chill out. And eventually I stopped listening to shitty Wiz Khalifa and Mac Miller, which, don't get me wrong, Mac Miller is not that bad today. He has improved in his lyrics. But back then he was that little kid from Pittsburgh rapping about Donald Trump and the best day ever. But I stopped listening to Wiz Khalifa, all that shitty music, and started listening to a lot of East Coast hip-hop, some Wu-Tang, some Nas, Big L, Big Pun. And let me just say today, it's 2016, 5 years later, and hip-hop is my life right now. Hip-hop is not what I do, it's who I am. Like krs-one said, rap is something you do, hip-hop is something you live. And I remember listening to Illmatic for the first time, and it completely changed my life. Since that day, I knew that this is what I wanted to do in my entire life. I wanted to entertain people, I wanted to inspire people, and I wanted to change lives through my music. See, there's three kinds of hip-hop. There's the hip-hop spelled like this, which is our unique spirit, our unique collective consciousness, the creative force behind hip-hop's elements. Hip-hop is the name of our lifestyle and collective consciousness. And the elements of hip-hop are breaking, MCing, graffiti art, DJing, beatboxing, street fashion, street language, street knowledge, and street entrepreneurialism. And then there's the hip-hop spelled like this, which is the creation and development of breaking, MCing, graffiti art, DJing, beatboxing, street fashion, street language, street knowledge, and street entrepreneurialism. It is what we call ourselves and our activity in the world. Hip-hop is the name of our culture. And then there's the hip-hop spelled like this, which is rap music product and those things and events associated with rap music entertainment. This hip-hop is a music genre. You see, hip-hop started on 1520 Cedric Avenue, where DJ Kool Herc was organizing jams for free. The actual idea of a jam was to set up a time and space where the true intentions of our hearts and minds could be manifested through the various forms of street recreation, and Kool Herc was the guy that brought everyone together through his DJing. You see, hip-hop's true history is not the history of rap music entertainment. Rap music's entertainment history can be included in hip-hop's history, but to interpret hip-hop's cultural history through mainstream rap music entertainment is a mistake.